Hey guys, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you are updated when I upload videos. Today I will be doing a full face using this brush set that I received from fancy.co. So if you would like to see that, continue watching. The first step I'm going to do is using the Denesamarics Beauty Oil as my primer and moisturizer. This oil gives you a brilliant glow. It looks very natural. You won't be oily or anything like that, and it smells amazing. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and this foundation brush. I love a good flat top, so I was super excited to see this in the set. I love the gold detailing on these brushes. So I'm just going to stipple it on my face, starting on the cheeks. Mainly, I like to start where I feel like I need the most coverage, and then I'm going to go in and buff that all out. Next, I'm taking my Real Technique Complexion Perfection Sponge, and you guys know I love to dab over top of my foundation after applying them with a brush, and this helps to pick up any excess product and really get the skin looking like skin. Look at that match. Here I'm taking the Lancome Teint Idole Concealer with this pointed foundation brush and just going underneath the eyes and on the side of the nose and, doing all that highlight and jazz. Now, this brush is amazing. I love a good pointed foundation brush. This brush in particular is super soft and it really fits in every crack of the face. The point is precise. The brush isn't too big and it blends out beautifully. Look how the point is able to get on the bridge of my nose without just spreading everywhere. Then once again, I'm going to go in with my pregnant sponge and blend that out. We want seamless skin, ladies. We don't want messy skin. Now with my damp sponge, all the time, has to be damp. I'm picking up my favorite setting powder, and this is the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. I love the fact that it's not too yellow, it's not too beige, it's just the perfect tone, and it gives no flashback. So if you have not tried this setting powder out, definitely try it out. This is my favorite brush in the set. This is a dense angled contour brush. So I'm going in with the Scope shade from the Black Radiance Contour palette and just kind of using that as a median. That way there is no harsh lines between the contour and the highlight. Now I'm going to go in with the contour shade and just hit just underneath my cheeks, just to accentuate my cheekbones just a little bit. So when I smile, it looks snatched and I have good cheekbones. And just blend that upward. Now, what I did not show is that I did go back in with my sponge. Here I'm using this blending brush. Now, this is a very soft brush, just like all of the brushes in this set. My only complaint was I felt like the hairs on the brush were a little bit too long, so I didn't have as much control. I like to hold my brushes down on the ferrule, and I can just feel the hairs just kind of flopping around, so I had to hold it closer to the ferrule to get a good application. And this is the Twinkle palette that I received from Pop, and I'm going to use the shader brush. The shader brush, the hairs on this is just a little bit longer than a typical shader brush, but I really like it. It's comparable to the MAC 217 in the aspect of you can pack on shadow and also blend out the shadow with this brush as well. So this brush is amazing as well. And then just using my fingertips, I'm going to go into that Cranberry glitter shade and pop that on top of the matte Cranberry shade that I put on my lid. And these glitters, they don't have a lot of fallout or anything, and you do not need a glitter glue. So going back in with that blending brush, I'm going to take that grape shadow and just add that to my creases and outer V. And then taking this angle brush that you can use for eyeliner or brows, and taking the grape shade once again and just hitting my waterline and my lower lash line. This is actually a lip brush, but I typically don't use lip brushes, so I'm using it as a detailer brushes just to apply that satin beige shade in my inner corners. I I didn't want to go with anything shimmery because, you know, I have glitter. Now this is the blush brush. I use this as a multi-purpose blush, and I'm just going to use it to add my highlight and my blush. This was my least favorite brush in the set, to be honest, because I felt like it wasn't impactful on picking up the blush and applying it. So onto the lips, I'm deciding which lip I want, and these are lip glosses from Atomic Makeup. They are super pigmented, not sticky at all, and they have beautiful colors for their new fall collection. I will leave them listed down below so you can check them out. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like watching videos like this where I apply my makeup, I'll leave some linked in the boxes right here. Just click on one of them, any one, your choice. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.